Hey guys, welcome to my first video of 2025. Whew, I might be one of the laziest YouTubers you have ever met, but we are gonna get through this, I promise. So in this video, I'm going to be taking you through some of the unpopular opinions about some of the latest animations, and my reason for doing this video is simply this. Number one, it's because I not only love watching animations, but I'm a huge animation nerd and I'm proud of that. And number two, I want to share some of these opinions so that people have on this platform that that I need them to be echoed. So also because I also believe that people believe, because I also believe in them, and it's just an opinion. It may be or maybe not according to your liking, but yeah, that was a little disclaimer right there. So what are we waiting for? Let's get down onto our video.
Welcome to future TV, where the world unfolds so vividly. Counter events and documentaries all in one place where you wanna be.
So in this video, I'm going to be handling two categories, and in each category, I'm going to be dealing with two animations. So for our two categories, we have animations that people actually liked and those that people didn't like. So I felt like I should start with the dislikes. So for this video, I'm going to be dealing with the dislikes, and I'll be releasing a part 2 whereby I'm going to be talking about the Disney animations that people actually loved. For our first dislike, we have Moana 2. As much as people say that they liked Moana 2, they were low-key hating the movie, if that even makes sense. And I was scrolling through some pretty negative comments about the movie. I found some which I thought were pretty interesting and made a lot of sense. And let me just read the first one I got. Sphere says, for reference, he gave Moana an awesome-tacular, so this is quite a nosedive. So for this one, I 1000% agree with it, because I feel like Moana 1 was so spectacular. Unique plot, amazing graphics, sound effects, the music, the songs they sang in the movie were amazing. And then boom, Moana 2. It was more of a sequel, I know. Maybe I think it was a huge plunge from Moana 1. The songs were not as catchy as in Moana 1, but they were okay. But I would want to give credit on the merits. So let me commend the graphics guys and also my animator guys. I know I call them my animator guys. Okay, so because the graphics were amazing. Water can be tricky to animate, and I'm an upcoming animator. I know these things, how they are difficult to create. So I really loved how they made the details in the water and the effects were just Moana. But the plot was also you could have done better. So for our next comment, I really loved this one because of just critiquing the movie. They actually suggested how they would want it to look like, and I really loved this idea. So here we have the comment. Just gonna read it. Jimrific says, I think this is a rare time where it would have benefited to be a mini-series rather than a full-blown movie. The story is not bad, just rushed. Here is how I would fix it. Turn into a reverse Odyssey story where Moana is searching for this lost island in order to reunite all the lost tribes. While on her travel, she finds her way to some of these tribes and recruits them as her crew to look for this island and break the curse that divides them. It could even build up and explain why Moana has this connection to the ocean and why only she is able to get to these islands. Every now and then run into mythical monsters and spirits, even see familiar goddesses again. Wow. I mean, this guy is super creative, and this comment got only 272 likes. I mean, come on people, you can do better. I know people who are furious about was Moana's crew. They simply say that it was weak. According to this man, Moana should have traveled to different islands gathering people, which is smart, other than Disney just picking out characters from Moana's land, characters who didn't even help the plot of the story. I mean, they were just there. I was scrolling through that, this guy's comment came up. I don't know if this is true, but he says, have you not seen the news about this movie? It was a series then made into a movie. That is literally why it feels that way. So I mean, if it was true, then I think I'd not judge, maybe, because maybe they ran out of funds, to cater for the series. But it's Disney. As much as I want to understand them, Moana 1 got, Moana, with Moana 1, they were able to gather a few coins. Oh my kidding, they got billions of money from Moana 1 from it. But for a span of 8 years, for them to actually release another season, to cut the long story short, they started working on a sequel. And yeah, now let's move on to the next movie, Mufasa. Okay, so for those who have watched Mufasa, it is basically a sequel of The Lion King, trying to explain the story behind Mufasa and Scar. And the people are just asking, did we ask for the history? Really, Disney? Did we actually ask for it? Okay, I never asked the question though. I was just watching it because, everybody on my TikTok For You page was actually singing the song, my brother, my brother. Yeah, so blah blah blah. I was curious to watch it, and yeah, I know you are probably saying that it is peer pressure, but it's not. I just watched it because the song was catchy, I guess. So here are some of the opinions people had about Mufasa. Okay, let me read my first. So this is the comment. Just going to read it. Okay, so Bingo the Pug says, this movie answers all your burning questions you had about The Lion King, which there was none. Chris Gore. Yeah, and that comment got 1.4k likes, so it was iconic. It literally summarizes all the people's views about the movie. It was a Lion King prequel that literally no one asked for, but for me. Okay, I didn't ask for it. I didn't care if it's just a movie. Come on, guys. So I think I should just close the video here because everything was just summarized by that comment. But I'm not gonna do that because the next opinions. Well, it's about to go down, Disney. So let me read the next comment. Sakura says, the irony is that there is already a backstory of Mufasa and Scar. There's a book called The Lion King, A Tale of Two Brothers. In that story, Mufasa and Scar are biological brothers. Mufasa was the first one, while Scar was the second, and their father favored Mufasa than Scar, which gives Scar a motivation. Also, Scar's real name, Taka, means trash. Their dad named Scar Trash, basically. They could have adapted the book and made it about two brothers who were close. That bond got broken at the end. It will be sad and bittersweet ending since we know what happened, yeah, but would have let us see how much Scar was consumed by jealousy and how he was treated by his father. So okay, so that is true because I didn't quite get the point jealousy of Scar's jealousy or Taka's jealousy, because if it's about the lioness, I don't remember the lioness's name. It will not lead one to betray your own brother. And Mufasa had tried to make the lioness notice Taka instead of him. I mean, that's he made an effort, and okay, and that did not quite convince me to actually feel Taka's jealousy and betray his own brother. Yeah, I didn't get the point. It was because of a mere lioness in which Mufasa had tried to make his brother be noticed instead of him. That was actually a really good quality. Even if the lioness would not choose me, I would actually appreciate my brother for actually trying to put his feelings aside for me. So I didn't get the point of jealousy over there. I simply did not. Yeah, so for the next comments, I'm going to be reading them back to back because I'm only remaining with a few. Okay, this one was quite funny. So my son saw it yesterday with his friends, and he came home saying Scar's personality did not make any sense at the end of the movie. He said the remorse and regret he expressed didn't align with how he was totally okay with killing Mufasa in the original movie. He is 13. If he could tell the writing was off, then how can the adults involved be so dang oblivious? I recommend seeing a Sonic 3 instead. We watched it today and it was really good. Way better than the second movie, for sure. Only that was funny. But okay, so let's move on to it. Okay, so Fizzle says, I'm so scared of what they are going to do to Lilo and Stitch. Of course, you have been seeing this movie trailer going around that they are actually going to be releasing a Lilo and Stitch movie. And you know what, Fizzle? The feeling's mutual. I'm also worried about what they are going to do to Lilo and Stitch, but then we would have to find out. Yeah. So please, Disney, please don't. Please, Disney, please don't ruin this. I'm begging you. I'm literally begging you, don't. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I had fun making this video. So expect more of these videos and other videos on Future TV. And make sure you subscribe to catch part 2 of this video, where I will be talking about the liked Disney films, but one of them is not a Disney film, it is actually a Pixar movie. It's a Pixar animated movie, so you can try to guess which one it is. Yeah, I'm sure it's obvious. It was everybody's favorite, including mine. Okay, it was everybody's favorite, so you can try to guess it